The tower. The tower is a daunting, unrelenting structure, but it can be conquered. Doing so will require patience, perseverance, and skill. Today we're going to provide a structural overview of some of the critical components of the tower, so you can start to prepare yourself for the climb to come. Tower structure. The tower is divided into vertical sections, each composed of tens or even hundreds of floors. You start your journey in the shortest and easiest section, consisting of just 20 floors. By completing floors, you climb higher in a given tower section, and every 5 floors, a waystone is activated that saves the progress of your current climb. So like a checkpoint. These are temporary and reset with each tower shift. More on that below. Once a section is clear, the next section is permanently unlocked. The camp relocates upwards so future climbs can start from this point. So also like checkpoints, but bigger and permanent. Both sections and waystones keep you from falling too many floors down the tower when unable to continue a climb. Lower sections of the tower are relatively stable with smaller pools of events and environments that make your journey easier. We'll talk more about events and environments in a future post, but the basics are: environments are random, shifted into place only once a team is about to arrive on the floor. The pool of available environments is smaller and more predictable in lower sections, but grows larger in higher sections. Events are generated by the tower on a timeline. Every floor you complete reduces the countdown of all events in the timeline, bringing them closer. Events can be boosts, like a trader showing up to exchange your crystals for consumables, potions, spells, etc., or bumps, like darkness shrouding the entire floor, leaving you and your teammates to navigate the floor with just the light around your hero for guidance. Too long? Did not read? Complete floors and climb higher. Reach the next tower section before the end of the current shift. The camp. The camp is a ramshackle, makeshift hub that serves as your home within the tower. Every climb in the tower starts from the camp. Here you pick 3 heroes, a trio, to attempt the climb. You can pick any combination of heroes you have available, but once they start a climb, the trio cannot be changed without abandoning or failing the climb. If the entire trio is knocked out, the climb is over and you wake up back at the camp. The camp can be upgraded using loot collected from completing floors, and rewards earned at the end of every shift. So, if I'm understanding things correctly, then we start at camp, choose our trio, start a climb, rise up as many floors as we can with those 3 heroes, try to activate as many wave zones as possible to not lose much progress when abandoning or failing the climb, and once we're out of the climb, upgrade what we can and do it all again. We'll delve more into upgrades in a future blog post, but the basics are: camp upgrades unlock new features or improve existing functionality that improves your chances of success in future climbs. Upgrades include things like a forge to manufacture new perks and a spell fountain that unlocks new spell types for use during a climb. The climb. While on a climb, your trio joins others making the way up the tower. Here you can check the status of your own climb, see upcoming events on the timeline, and team up with others. Your trio shares resources, perks, and items, so anything collected during the climb is available to any hero chosen for a given floor. Because certain perks only drop when specific heroes are active, swapping between heroes helps optimize builds, especially when chasing rare synergies. Health is important between floors, so sometimes swapping between heroes is necessary simply to keep them alive. In the image for this section, we can see most of the heroes we've been shown before, but if we take a closer look, we can also see 2 new ones, Bandit and Hunter, both from Clash Royale. Bandit attacks with a club, and her defining trait is that she can dash to enemies that are a certain distance away, dealing extra damage and being invulnerable during the dash. She's part of the Forest Gang along Firecracker, Rascals, Magic Archer, and Boss Bandit. Boss Bandit shares Bandit's dashing ability, but also has a Smoke Bomb ability, so maybe that will be incorporated in Bandit's moveset or will show up as a trinket. Hunter attacks with a shotgun, dealing more damage the closer the target is. He's not part of a gang, but he has an evolution where he throws nets at both flying and ground enemies, making them unable to move or attack and grounding flying units. The shift. The tower is a chaotic place where the ground beneath your feet is constantly shifting. These changes can be small, as in the case of events, or in the case of the shift, absolutely seismic. Every 3 days, the tower rearranges its internal structure. All climbs are ended and heroes return to camp. All activated waystones reset. Events and environments are rerolled, added, removed, shuffled for the next shift. Leaderboard rewards are distributed. What this means for progression. Even after failure, a trio can restart repeatedly from the last waystone activated within a single shift. If a trio cannot complete the current section before the next shift, they will wake up back at camp at the start of that section. Every shift, players are rewarded with meta progression based on how many floors they completed and their leaderboard position for that shift. That's it for now. There's a lot more to talk about, and we'll delve deeper into things like power cores, hero kits, trios, and events as we get closer to beta later this year. See you in the tower. And that's it. That's it for the mid-August sneak peek, because there should be another one at the end of the month. Lots of changes, lots of information. Alright, everyone, have a good one.